What's going on? Sorry I'm late. For some reason my laptop time says 7:03 right now, so I was thinking I had plenty of time. which I did not. So we are here. 2024 season is kicking off, and we got some things to go through for sure. We'll start off with some sponsor announcements, and then I'll get over to the rules, which is a few small changes, nothing major. We should be good. I see you all. What's happening? Justin, John, Steven, Joey. What's happening? Sean Bird. Oh, what's going on? You definitely get signed up. I'll do a drawing after this is over for the Get Outdoors prize. I may have another prize as well. Who's been pre-fishing? Who's been pre-fishing out there? Who's been practicing? Going to give me some tips? I haven't been yet. Registering. Everyone's registering up. If you had a problem registering, yeah, let me know, because shouldn't be any problems. I see 41 people signed up. It's pretty good. Tomorrow we always have an influx of people too after payday. Seems like we got a huge rush. So hopefully we'll be looking at some good numbers for the weekend. Should be a good event. Should be fun. Weather's perfect. Bass are getting warmed up with this nice warm sun. So hopefully they're getting fired up like we are. Let's see Travis popping in. Ronald Singletary. All right. Let's pop into this bad boy. All right, the 2024 sponsors. We've had some great returning sponsors as usual. And of course, we have some new ones as well, which was always awesome. We always look forward to searching out new people who want to get involved, and we've got some pretty cool ones this year. So it's pretty interesting. Let's start with Get Outdoors. Get Outdoors has been with us since the beginning. With us again. You obviously saw the captain's meeting door prizes that he does. Those are every captain's meeting, and he gives us some really good prizes that aren't junk, which is awesome. On top of the support he gives us for the Gate City Classic and the Angler of the Year and Rookie of the Year prizes, which will be continued again this year. So thanks to Will Seeley over there. Anything you need, whether it's getting new equipment, fixing up your current equipment, some tips on rigging. You need some help with rigging. They got guys there, experts there, to help set you up, your electronics, your power poles, whatever you got. Will can hook you up. So definitely look at them. Get Outdoors Pedal and Paddle over in Greensboro. And you can shop at getoutdoors.com as well, and they can ship it to you if you can't get down there. So, and 10% discount for all CKA members. So if you're a member, you automatically get that discount. And, we appreciate Mr. Will Seeley. Again, 2024 will be powered by Dakota Lithium, who stepped up big again, which is awesome. We always appreciate what Stormy does for the kayak community, and he's definitely supporting us big again this year. So we thank you to Dakota Lithium. We'll have some batteries to give away and excellent support that helps pay for all the trophies and things we do all year long. So we really appreciate Dakota Lithium stepping up once again. So definitely, if you're looking for a way to power up your kayak, this is the way to do it. 11-year warranty, no prorating, no nothing, just flat out warranty for 11 years. You can't beat that with a battery. So definitely worth what you pay for it. Yeah, I agree. Ron's going blind in like I am. Nice. Know a few people going in blind. It should be good, though. I think pre-fishing a week ahead of time was going to be useless anyway, because this week is completely changing with the sea between the season, the spawn, the heat. just everything's different. So it should be interesting. Looking forward to it. Next big sponsor coming back is Sunshine Realty. If you never need anything in the Burlington area, definitely check out ncssunshinerealty.com, see what they got. Commercial, residential, need help with someone managing the rental of your own property, you can do that. They can handle that too. So definitely give those guys a call. We appreciate them coming back on board and supporting the club, and look forward to talking to them a little bit more this year. New one, the Carolina Bass Company come on board this year. We talked to them last year, and they definitely wanted to hook up for this year, and we got together and came up with a good deal. So Carolina Bass Company supporting the season. Appreciate those guys. 10% off with code CKA. Show their support. Show your support for them. It's an awesome online store. The business focuses on U.S. based tackle company. So if it's U.S. based tackle that you're into, they got it, including biz baits, missile baits, tons of others. There's just a whole ton on there. Definitely go check it out. Get your discount. And Mr. Jeremy Way, he's on the pro team over there. So is our Sportsman of the Year last year is also on the Carolina Bass Co team. You can see his picture on the website. And so it's really cool to have him. We're glad to have him on board, and we're looking forward to a long-term relationship with these guys. So definitely support them. Get your discount. Be good to go. And Mr. Corey Dreyer coming on. I can't wait to see you out there. Should be a good one. Whoop. Well, that didn't export very well. That one didn't either. Whoop. So you can see all the supporters around me here. We got the title sponsors. We got Miller Shed Haulers supporting events this year. They're doing Rambleman. We got 4-7 Lures on board as well this year, who is promoting the which event did he grab? I should know this, but hold on one second. My screen thing works here. I'll figure it out real quick. Yeah, he's got Randleman. Miller Shed Hauling's actually got Lake Mayo. Carolina Waters is sponsoring the Jordan event. On the Water Innovations, Mr. Denny Ramiro on board supporting the Falls Lake event, and that's going to be the Carolina Classic, and with the other two clubs. So that should be some good support there. Covered the cost of the trophies, and maybe kicking a little bit more cash for that. Roll Construction is taking on Lake McIntosh, and of course, this event is brought to you by the Faircloth Chimney Sweeps and Wildlife Removal, which have been a good supporter of the club since about 4 years now. So definitely appreciate those guys always supporting the club. And if you got any needs with far as critters or cleaning out vents, cleaning out chimneys, want some things checked out, definitely give those guys a call. They'll take care of you. And let's see. Other new sponsors we got here is DDM is Duff Digital Media. They're sponsoring the $500 Big Bass prize for 2024. So definitely shout out to them for that. Awesome for those guys coming on board. So your Big Bass for the year is going to be sponsored by Duff Digital Marketing. So awesome for that. The Rod Shop coming on board again. Mr. Chris Linville's got some. Whoops. All right. Let's see. We back on. Oh boy. All right, let me know if you can see me now. Should be back. I don't know what the heck has happened. I think my clock just fixed itself and kicked me off. So let's see. Hopefully we're back on. Oh, good. All right, cool. Good deal. Good deal. Who was I? All right, cool. Yeah, I was trying to do some time tampering. Didn't work. DQ'd. So the rod shop, Chris Linville, is putting up 3 custom rods again. So that's awesome. Yeah, I'm sorry. Refreshing didn't help, apparently. Solar Bat back on board again. And we got Mr. Duke supporting us from Catch. Hooked us up with good deals on, well, a good discount on trophies. We do have a whole big box of trophies that came in. I don't know if it was 1 or 2 boxes. May have been 2 boxes of trophies. We definitely got a good hookup with Duke from Catch, and he's sponsoring one of the events as well. He's going to sponsor High Rock, providing those trophies. Yeah, so we got, and we also got Whole Body Health is on board, which what they handle is they have CBD gummies as well as Delta 9 gummies as well, and they're also going to have Delta 9 and Delta 8 vapes, I believe, and Delta 8 gummies. But so I will be giving away the CBD packs of the CBD at every event, and appreciate Shayna coming on board with that. It's pretty cool. It's good stuff. It's quality stuff. She's a self-care professional, and she wanted to get into this stuff. And if you get anxious, get worked up, these CBD gummies are awesome. Calm you right down. If you have trouble sleeping and before a tournament, you can just take one of these. It'll take that anxiousness down a little bit and let you get some rest before an event. So good stuff. I'm really looking forward to giving that stuff out. And if you're interested in the Delta 9, let me know. And let's see what we have here. What's up, dog?
What up?
What are you doing? Partying down in Durham?
No, I'm Chapel Hill.
There you go.
Having a nice Italian meal. I didn't get any of that Delta 9, but I'm feeling pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, I probably won't try it. Well, we'll see. Not my thing normally with the Delta 9. That stuff's a little knock you on your butt, but the CBD stuff works. I'll stick with being a lightweight. But it's good stuff for sure.
It takes the edge off.
Yeah. Definitely help you sleep. So I'll have some samples for the Delta 9 if anyone wants to try it. They are serious. They're like 100 milligram samples. So it's like take a nibble, you'll be good. All right, let's see. So we need to get into some stuff here. Rules. Got to get into the rules. So we're starting this. Hopefully, we'll be done soon. But basically, get the rules out of the way the first half hour here, and then we'll get into the captain's meeting and get that going. So, Rule 1: membership and participation. This is all. You can also find all this stuff on CKA's website. We do have CarolinaKayakAnglers.com. Go to tournaments under rules, and you can see all this. So, I just definitely want to go over it. We do have a couple little changes. So, membership and participation is the same. You don't have to be a member. You can fish CKA events anytime. What membership gets you is a discount from Get Outdoors. It gets you the Angler of the Year points, participation, or Rookie of the Year points. Tournament of Champions qualification eligibility. And we don't require kayak bass fishing membership either, but we do give national championship qualifications out to the top 25 anglers. So not a bad idea to be a KBF member as well.
Right.
Rookies, go over this real quick. Basically, if you haven't fished more than one event in the past with us, you are eligible to be a rookie. The rookie of the year is basically your 3 best regular season events plus what the Gate City Classic points you get, and that's it. And the ties are broken by best finish, then second best finish, etc. So if you're new to the club, just definitely say let me know, because sometimes I have to verify it, and I want to be able to keep track of it. So
Yeah, can I jump in here?
Sure.
Sometimes people like, I won't sign up. It's the first event. Let me see how it goes. Sign up. This bite on Saturday is going to be amazing. We got really lucky this year. We timed the tournament a bit later, and we caught the perfect weather. These lakes are all going to pop.
They should. I always say it's going to, and it doesn't, so I'm afraid to say it. But
I saw it yesterday. Like, I was pre-fishing, and once the water hit 60 degrees, the bite just took off. So, yeah.
Yep.
You want to keep points. If you're a rookie, sign up.
Yeah. Good question from Tanner. Does a 20 for 23 count as an event? No, it doesn't. Regular season events, those monthly extra events aren't considered qualifying events. So,
well, if you win the 20 for 24, you get a spot to the TOC.
You do. Yep.
So there's that, but that's all.
Yeah, but even the TOC, I don't know. I guess we would qualify that as one, but but that would be one anyway, so it wouldn't matter. But no, it's the regular season events, the regular.
Yeah, right.
Regular points events.
Yeah, right. Correct.
Yep. That was a good question, though, because we never addressed that, seeing that all that stuff's new. Ryan Hayes wants to compete again for ROI. Nope.
Sorry, buddy, but it was great really good last year.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great job. It was a nice battle watching all those guys. Mm-hmm. So, good deal. So, Angler of the Year, basically the same deal. Anybody who's a paid member in good standing is qualified for points, and those points add up. And instead of 3, it's 5 regular season events plus the Gate City Classic. So basically same idea, just more. You need more events to get that pinnacle. So, and and you got some good guys to chase down, like Mr. Will Lambert, Mr. Brian Chokus. What's the other Angler of the Years we've had in this club?
Well, there's been a bunch. Rick Rowland.
Yep, Rick Rowland.
The Hog Brothers, but they don't fish that much with us any longer.
Yeah.
Ricky and Brian, Will, they're the most recent ones.
Yeah. Good deal. The sign up for membership, Mr. Calvin Keller, I haven't seen you around a while. You can actually go to fishingchaos.com, go into the club pages, and you'll see right there the membership. You'll see the total membership for CKA, and they'll be right under it. There'll be a button to join.
What's up, Calvin? Good to see your name.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Check out Franklin Street, though.
If you only fish one Ronald, you're good. You can still compete for ROI. Just definitely hit me up so I remember, because I remember your name, so I may not think of you as a rookie. So definitely send me a private message or something. Let's see. Next, Angle of the Year eligibility. I forgot to change the title. This is Tournament of Champions qualifications, not the Angle of the Year. But for Tournament of Champions, the top 10 to 20% depends on our membership. Right now we have 120 members, so that puts us at 15% of the field plus all the champions. which puts around 25 people plus into the TOC this year. So that's how that works. There's a little chart on that. So every champion is qualified. If you're not a member and you win an event, you have an option to buy in to the event because it is a non-points event. I mean, not a non-points, it's a free event. There's no charge to get into the Tournament of Champions. It's if you earn your way in, you don't pay an entry fee or anything. But if you're not a member and you win an event and you want to get in, it would be $100 entry fee basically to get in there. Because that's basically all the member fees of what support that event, plus any sponsor support we can get on top of it. So definitely that's the deal. And it's more, some more rules on that, very minor. Basically, it's just making sure you get your points. So if you can't get points, I can't retroactively give you points. So you have to be a member before the event. That's how it works in Fishing Chaos, and that's nothing I can do about that. And it's kind of the way we like it anyway. So we used to have a grace period and let people slide by a couple months, but it's pretty cheap. It's only $40, so definitely worth it. Speaking of only a few bucks, refunds. If you have an emergency come up and you can't fish and you already paid, we will refund your money for the event, but I need to know that before 8 p.m. on Friday night. And if there's any fees, usually it's about $2 that's getting taken out by the credit card companies. So that would be probably taken out of your $60 entry fee, and then we'll give you the balance. And that's how that works. But after 8 o'clock on Friday, you are locked in and there's no refunds. Minimum fish length is still 10 inches. We used to be, I believe it used to be 8 inches. We upped it to 10 a couple of years ago. That seems to work out pretty well. With the way the fish photo rules are these days, it's where we've gotten more strict on what part of the fish can't be covered. 10 inches is definitely probably the smallest we could go, even if we wanted to go back to 8. So really hard to get your hold down one of those little suckers and not block something. So 10-inch minimum. Pre-fishing competition. It's practice is done at 4 p.m. You need to be off the water at 4 p.m. on the Friday before or the day before. We fish every Saturday generally, so it's the Friday at 4 p.m. It's the cutoff. You need to be off the water as well. That's the complete everything done. So competition period is from lines in to lines out. All tournament rules must be followed during the competition period, whether they're in the act of fishing or not. So, you can read that how you want, but every rule matters, including wearing your life jacket, doing anything else. So, and the Tournament of Champions, when we do announce that, we do a blind draw at the Gate City Classic, and which is what we're going to do again this year, unless something changes. And from the time we draw that lake out of the hat until the event, which should be the next week, it is totally off limits. Nobody can go there. More on pre-fishing. KBF rules have something about a kayak angler. You can only fish from acceptable watercraft within 7 days. We're not enforcing that. So as far as CKA is concerned, you can fish in a boat whenever. There's too many local guys doing things like wildcats and stuff that could interfere with them doing that. So and having fun with their family and kids, whatever. So it's where this is just a local fun event. There's no need to get overly strict on what you're fishing in on the lake. So we won't be enforcing that one rule on KBF. Fishing Chaos does have an off the water and on the water option, which we like to use. I stopped using it at some point last year because it was getting confusing and not working properly. But I don't think we'll use it this week, but the next event, it may be back in. So keep your eye open for that, whether it's going to be required or not. Usually we want to require you to do the on the water just to make sure that we know where you are and where you launch from. I'll have to enable that for the next event. I don't think we're going to be doing that this event. So, but that feature, when it's required, make sure you pay attention. Oh, it looks like Mr. Henry popped back in here.
I think we're right.
What happened? Got you back. You there, Henry?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
All right. I was just mentioning the on the water, off the water. I don't have it set up for this event, so we might not use it. I think we'll just wait till the next event for that, because they made some changes on it, and I just haven't had time to look into it and make sure we get it right. So,
right.
Because I know people get frustrated with it for sure. I get calls at the end of events and can't check out. Check in after the event. We have an headquarters at each event. It'll be either at a common location, like this one's going to be at a Rack and Rolls in Burlington. Some events will be at a boat ramp, so they're always listed under the headquarters on the event pages, and that's where you need to meet up. You need to sign in, and you need to do that before the what do we call it, Henry? Can't think of the term. Let's see here. Let me pop it open. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. I've only written this 20 times. So you turn on, show details. Okay, I got to set up as HQ check-in and awards 4:30 p.m. So that time, all right, so HQ check-in, that is the time you need to sign in by. Now this year, we're giving a 10-minute little buffer, but it's a penalty buffer. So at 4:30, if you're not there, you're gonna lose 20 points. If you're not there by say 4:40, 10 minutes later, you'll lose all your points. So did build in a little bit of buffer there. Definitely keep track of that on where you're at when you're fishing. At the end of the day, make sure you're giving yourself plenty of time to get back to the ramp and get back to where the headquarters is and check in. That's for everybody else's benefit, because we're all trying to get, everyone's tired. They've been beat up all day, and need everybody there to check in, make sure we're good, and get the awards going to award winners. So that's that one. And of course, emergencies pop up, and if you talk to us, and we have a little sentence in here about having a exemption for emergencies. So as long as it's not abused, not a problem. So communications. KBF has a communications rule. I think they may have gotten rid of it. I'm not sure. I can't remember if he said he was getting rid of it or not. But verbal communication when you're within talking distance with other anglers is completely fine. Talk about whatever you want, doesn't matter. But there's no electronic communication. So no texting and calling buddies saying, hey, get over here, the fish are biting. That's completely not allowed, as well as getting information from anybody else over the phone during the competition. So you can feel free to take turns in a back of a pocket like some people like to do. Right, Henry? He ain't listening.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, all right. As I say, if you want to talk to your fellow competitor to take turns fishing an area, you can do that, right?
Yeah, I suppose so. That rule is always, it doesn't make any sense not to communicate when you're near somebody. So we've got it dialed in right. So I would just leave it as it is. And if someone says, this is my spot, get out of here, then you need to move on and go somewhere else. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it is,
Yes, sir. Yeah, definitely a club of camaraderie and stuff too. So if everyone wants to hang out and fish together, go for it.
Yeah, if guys want to rotate on a spot and they can agree on it, and That's all good too. Sometimes you end up at the same spot. You both picked it in pre-fishing, and you want to be a good neighbor and do your thing. Um, so we leave that up to anglers on the water. Yep.
Yeah, cool deal. Measuring boards, we're sticking with catch only again this year. I haven't seen any new ones come out that were approved yet. So catch, either the carbonate plastic or the Catch X or the OG is still good. So any catch board is available. I think, as I don't know if Will has gotten any more. I know he was down to like one. So if you need one, you might have a hard time finding one if you ain't got one already. But you can get them directly from Catch, and you can check with Will, see if he's got an order in yet. I know he's got a lot of product coming in this month. So disputes. If you have any question or there's an infraction of rules, you send that basically directly to the tournament director. And the first thing, if it's a safety issue that you notice in somebody doing, the first thing you need to do is tell them what's up. If they forgot to put their PFD on, don't worry about DQ them. Just get them to get a PFD on, and let's just go have fun and fish. If they refuse to put it on, let us know, and we'll take care of that problem. So,
yeah, I should say that in those situations where there's a egregious violation of the rules, it has to be documented, like picture, video, or something like that. We can't go on he said, she said kind of stuff. It's
it
got to
can't be.
be like
It can't be. I think it was Billy over in the Cove, but I was
hard
half a mile away, and it has to be. It has to be solid. So I don't want to DQ somebody for not doing something that he was doing. So, definitely with that stuff, I'm not here to DQ everybody and be jerks, but when it's a safety issue, definitely try to resolve the safety issue and keep it going.
Corey DQ'd me today on Facebook. He says I wasn't wearing my PFD yesterday when I was pre-fishing.
Oh yeah. DQ.
Yep.
Now, pre-fishing, you don't have to wear a life jacket if you don't want to, but that's pretty dumb.
Pretty dumb. Follow the rules. That's the important thing.
Just follow the rules. Know the rules is very important. And if there is a problem, and I don't want anyone arguing over it or fighting over something. Just get in touch with us, and we'll handle it. But definitely, if it's something simple that you can just say, "Hey, 360 lights off" or whatever, just say it. Just say that, and let it be, and then you can just contact us after that if there's any negative response, and we'll take care of it. We're here to have fun, so that's the point of this stuff. Public comments. If we're trying to do our best to be professional and to build up a club that you guys can all fish and benefit from. And so if there's issues, let's keep it behind the scenes. We can talk about it, figure it out, and resolve it without public stupidity on social media. There's enough meatheads out there doing that. We don't want to be any part of that. So we will disqualify or ban any angler who is out of control, denigrating CKA on any social media or anything else. So, because you're just hurting everybody when you do that. So we just ask you, don't get a problem, come talk to us. We're all available, and we're very easy to talk to, and we take every complaint and issue, whatever, seriously. So no need for any of that.
Yeah, there's no need for airing it out publicly. If you have a question or a comment, you just talk to us. We'll be happy to follow up with that. You want to crack some jokes, that's fine. Run your mouth, that's okay too. But if it gets nasty and personal, we're gonna follow up on it. That's definitely a rule that matters, especially. I mean, look at it this way from the angler's point of view. you're a competitor, you're out there, and you're in the public eye, right? And if there are sponsors who are thinking, oh, this guy's a good angler, I want to give him a sponsorship, I want to hook him up with my company, and then you're out there running your mouth, they might think twice and retract that option. So, chump kayak anglers, that kind of stuff, leave it at home. We don't care. We spend a lot of time running the club, doing what's right. And CKA has been really good about over the decades about just keeping things above the waist, being transparent, and running like a fair and friendly club. And that's all we want for everybody, is just everyone to have a good time and have intense fair competition. That's the only thing that matters to us as directors.
Yep, absolutely. And that goes to as far as other clubs as well. If you want to go bash other clubs, we don't want any part of that either. So you're muted out there, Mr. Hank, in case you didn't notice.
Yep.
There you go. So yeah, we don't want anybody bashing at all. So there's no need for it. Keep it positive. Have some fun. And angler responsibilities, one of the last rules here, and that is any of these rules, anything that goes on, you're responsible for it. You're responsible to know the rules, understand the rules. If there's a rule and you read it, you don't understand it, let us know. We'll clarify it for you. Definitely don't ask us simple rules that you just haven't read yet. Read them. Because they're, someone can give you a quick answer. Even asking online is not a good idea, because they'll give you a quick answer, and that rule might be 3 paragraphs long, and you might want to read the whole thing. So definitely read the rules, read our rules, read KBF's rules, because we're based off what their rules are, and then we just modify from there. So definitely be on that. As far as photos go, that hasn't changed this year. It's still the same rules. The no touch zone, it also means don't cover it zone. We need to see the eye, the mouth, the tail from the caudal peduncle all the way back. And if your thumb is over that, or you got a bad angle, we can't see everything. Make sure you get taking the pictures over the fish, not down at the belly. Because if we can't see everything, it's denied, period. There's no, if I can't see it to judge it, it's a denied fish. And that's the rule, and that's not changing at all. So definitely keep an eye on that. Make sure you take good photos. I had one denied this winter because I accidentally covered a little bit of the mouth. So it happens. There's photo penalties. You can see all the photo penalties on KBF standard rules. If the photo is blurry, distorted, anything, we need to see everything. So if we can't, denied. First generation only is no screenshots, edited photos, cropped, rotated, nothing, or it'll get denied. Just take a photo, leave it clean, upload it to Fishing Chaos, period. Don't worry about making it easier for us. You don't need to. There's tools in there for us to flip the fish around ourselves, if we even need to. There's really no need to flip it around. We just need to be able to see it. So don't mess with the photo. Just upload it clean. Exit data, if it doesn't exist and we can't verify where you're at, where that fish was caught at, then it will be denied. If the data and other evidence about when it was taken, if there's any issue or evidence about being in, not being within competition hours, it'll get denied. So make sure your exit data is all set. There's rules for that. I believe I shared them previously. If I can find them tomorrow, I'll share them again on how to fix. It's easy on the iPhone. You just go into the app under settings and just swipe everything to allow everything. On the Samsung, get a little more complicated. There's a few different places you got to check. So if I can find those instructions, I'll repost those. But definitely need the exit data. Just clear it. Makes it easier. Your watercraft must be visible or it'll be denied. Fish positions, like you saw in that picture in the previous slide, this is what it needs to look like. It needs to be facing you, belly to belly, and facing left, and that's just how it has to be taken. And we need to see the entire bump from bump to the end of the fish, where to the next score point. So if you don't get the end of the measuring board, it's not a big deal, but it's going to be past the tail enough where we can see the number so we can accurately judge it. I have seen some get cut off, and then you can't see where how long it is. So there's no measurement there. So you got to be careful with that. If let's see, ID card has to be visible, readable, correct event ID clearly visible as well, or it'll be denied. There's no securing with any pins or anything, any what do you call them, lip grips or anything. None of that crap can be on. Nothing. The hook has to be out. Everything, or it'll be denied. Let's see, where am I? Here we go. Tail must reach the 10-inch mark or it'll be denied. If there's a penalty and it takes it below 10 inches and with the penalty, then it's denied as well. So if the left eye is dead, make sure you get a video release so we know that it's alive. The mouth has to be fully closed, or it'll be a half-inch penalty period. There's no discussion about that. It's either closed or it isn't. The mouth has to be touching the bump, or it's a 1-inch penalty. No touch zones can't be blocked, like I said, or touched, or it's denied. So those are the photo rules. There's more. Go check them out at Cape Cod Rule Standard. You can see all the there's a whole bunch of nuanced stuff in there. So that's it for the rules.
Let me just jump in here and say something. From the point of view of a competitor and a director, well, what happens is that at the end of the season, in October, the directors of CKA all sit down and start working for the upcoming year. We talk to sponsors, we work on the website, we talk about rules, we talk to anglers and get feedback, we do the polls, we do stuff at Get Outdoors, etc. So there's a tremendous amount of work that goes into setting up the season so that the anglers have a lot to fish for, whether it's trophies, prizes, whatever. So the reason why we're going over all the rules is because early in the season, guys tend to make mistakes. It happened a lot last year. We had to deny a lot of fish. So we're starting. This is where it gets real. Saturday is event number 1, CKA season 11. A lot of us have been here before, but we're going to kick it off again, and we have to go through all these steps to make sure that guys don't make mistakes and just think, oh yeah, I'm a veteran, I'm good. No, it's not going to happen. Like, you've been around, you made a mistake, your fish is still going to get penalized. Last year we had a lot of anglers who were older, experienced guys who got penalties for their fish. And we want to avoid that. We don't want that to happen. We want everybody's fish to be counted, right? So it's important that we just get all of this as right as possible right now, so that everybody remembers, like, oh man, this is it. Like, Angler of the Year, Rookie of the Year, it starts Saturday. Like, this is when we all get serious. Guys put in a lot of time, and we have to ensure a totally level playing field for everybody who's on the water. So, if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. I've made them. Eric makes them. Everybody makes a mistake at some point. But right now, we're putting everyone on notice. This is where it gets real.
Yeah. You've got plenty of practice. You can't say you're out of practice because we were fishing all winter. So I don't want to hear any excuses. So, we lost Henry again. Mr. Hank, where'd you go? He must have a bad connection or something. How's it going, Mr. Justin?
What's up, man?
Thank you for supporting the event. First one of the year. You're excited?
Oh, yeah. Hey, how y'all doing?
Good.
Is the girl still roller skate?
She's asleep.
She stopped at the Golden.
Let's see if you guys got any questions on rules. Let's pop them up now. Let's see.
All right. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. And no pre-fishing the day before. I wish people wouldn't pre-fish the day before a tournament.
Yeah, go stick them all.
They sore lip on my dang fish. Knock it off.
Yeah.
Knock it off.
Yeah.
So we don't have prizes for winning practice, so.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm going out for a little bit in the morning, but I ain't going to any of these lakes.
Yeah. It should be good, man. This hot weather's got me all pumped up. I'm excited to see what we can do with the fish.
Yeah.
Should be good. So we got the Burlington Bash. So we get into that. We have 5 lakes now because we have two lakes having tournaments on top of our tournaments. So Lake McIntosh has a benefit tournament, and that's going to be with gas and electric boats. So
yeah,
that could very well take over some precious water on that Lake McIntosh, unfortunately.
I think the last time they did an event like that, there might have been 20 or 25 boats. I mean, it wasn't a whole bunch, but I mean, it's really just how many people heard about it. Yeah. So.
Yeah, hopefully it isn't too bad.
Yeah.
And Grand Mebane Lake also has one, which I heard there could be up to 20 boats for that one.
Yep, that's going to fill the parking lot up.
Yeah, that parking lot ain't that big. So definitely 2 things to keep in mind. So we added Farmers Lake to the mix on top of Lake Kamak and Stony Creek, which were also already there. So
yeah, and both of Stony Creek and Kamak being smaller lakes too. So
yeah, for sure. And so as far as Farmers Lake goes, if you get there early, don't open the gate until you see Justin. Justin will open the gate, and you will collect $5 per angler for the ramp fee. Correct?
That's correct. Yeah, the guy should be there. He usually gets there about 6:45, give or take. I should be there. I'll probably get there about 6:15, 6:30. We'll get the gate open. Anybody that's there that early, just come down and see me. We'll write your name on a piece of paper, take up your $5 entry fee for the boat launch, and then I'll just turn all that into them so they can just write one receipt, and it saves them a lot of headaches as far as turning that stuff in on their end as well.
Okay. Cool. And then
if you happen to show up late, say it again.
Is any tournaments going on at Farmers that you know of?
No, it's just gonna. I mean, there could be boats out there, but no, he gave us the day because he only allows one tournament per day because of the size of the lake. Yeah.
Okay. So we're clean there. All right. So that should take care of the water choices, which it's almost like fishing one big lake and you got to pick a ramp. So
yeah.
And it still is just as hard.
Right.
There we go. Am I making the right call? All these lakes can produce some monster fish.
Yeah. Hey, did you mention the stuff we talked about with the lights and stuff?
No, because this is a daylight launch lake. So we're coming up with a rule for the 360 light stuff for when we do dark launches. So I just want to make sure it's the correct rule. So I'm trying to get a hold of NC Wildlife to get definitive answers on some things. And just to make it clear, and so we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
So it'll basically be whatever the more strict rule is for any of the water we fish. That'll be the rule that we end up applying for everything, just to make it simple. One rule, done. So, but that will come. That will come probably before the next event for sure, because we're probably going to launch a little earlier. Speaking of launching for this event, launch lines in 7:30. That's hang around the ramp till 7:30. Launching lines in same time like we did the last couple of years. It's worked well. I haven't had to argue with people about who was fishing early, which is great. So lines up 3:30. That's the means your last photo needs to be uploaded by 329:59. And once it hits 3:30, you're done. So photo cutoff or upload time is 4 p.m. So your last photo you can take is before 3:30, and then you have another half hour to get them uploaded. It gives us a half hour before awards to verify and be done. And the awards HQ is at Rack and Roll Billiards in Burlington. Let's see, got the address up here.
Yeah. So when he pulls this up, do you got the map and everything?
Yeah, let me share this real quick. Here.
So it's in a shopping center area. There's tons of parking. Let's just try to avoid parking right in front of the establishment.
Right.
So down there where the blue is, we can park there. If guys just have a kayak in the back of their truck, where the red X is, there's some single parking there. That would be fine. But if you've got a trailer, try to pick somewhere around those blue areas. Top blue one to the right there is Alamance Community College. If there's nothing going on over there, a lot of times they'll have like model cars out there racing. If there's nothing going on there, feel free to park there as well. Again, it's a big parking lot, so just might have to walk a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty close right there.
Cool deal. Yeah, the address is right there. Copy paste that into your device.
Yes. So when you're coming down 8540, that's going to be the Highway 49 exit, 145 exit. If you come in from Mebane, when you get off, you would get off, hang a right, turn left right there at the Hardee's and the Dodge dealership. You turn left there, and it bears off to the right between the dealership and Hardee's, and it's going to be down there on your left. And then same thing coming from the Burlington, like McIntosh and stuff. You just get off the exit at 145, hang a left, go to the light, and then hang a left into the shopping center right there.
Cool. And if you guys fishing and you're on the page, this default view down here will save you some time. Just stick that little bottom right there. You'll see that default view under your settings wheel there, and that'll help you get to the default page when you open Fishing Chaos will be the event, which makes it a little easier. So it's a little tip to remember to do that. So far we've got 45, pretty cool. So we usually get a huge influx on Friday, so I'll be curious to see where we end up.
We're going to hit 60.
I hope so. I hope we hit 70. We'll see. So
Hank, are you signed up?
You sign up, Hank?
Yep. Mm-hmm. What are the numbers? Anyone look like?
45 right now. Yes, the payouts will be just like last year. Top 10% of the field, thanks to sponsors like Justin and them. It'll be 100% payout. $10 a year entry fee goes to Big Bass, so it's easy to calculate. Right now, Big Bass is $450. So that's all. The payout stuff, pretty simple. We've already gone over rules and eligibility and the eligible water. So
Let me just say, speaking of numbers, I'm going to be moving up.
Uh-oh.
You ain't going to win.
Yeah. Justin, I'm glad this is being recorded for posterity, because when I win, we're all going out for dinner.
Well, Jeremy's here to, do a prayer at the end of this to forgive you of your sins for your gambling. So I'd rather win this.
Yeah, bless my numbers. Man, I was going to add something there. I forgot what it was.
Old timers.
Yep.
Yeah.
All sun's kicking in already.
Yep.
So I think that covers everything for the event pretty much. If anyone's got questions, let's see. We'll roll through and answer some questions, and then we'll get Mr. Jeremy Way on here to do a little prayer. and kick us off the right way. Let's see. Let me scroll way back up here.
Let's see. I saw a comment earlier. Let's see. Somebody asked about. Hold on. I'm scrolling up. I don't see it now. Okay. So Carson said, you said something about taking a video of the fish we catch. Could you touch on that again? So yeah, basically what that is once you take your photo of the fish, just switch it over to video real fast. Take a video of the fish on the board, say fish number 1, 17 inches, show the full length of the board with the fish on there, grab the fish, stick them in the water, show the release, come back to your board, and boom, takes 5 to 10 seconds. That just covers you, that lets everybody know that that fish was released.
Right. All right. And we don't, it's not required to upload that, but if there's a question, someone questions something about your fish or whatever,
Yeah,
having those is like that's just insurance for you.
Well, it saved you before.
Oh yeah,
Twice,
yeah, at least once or twice, definitely once.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep it in your camera roll. If probably nothing will never come of it, but if it does get questioned, you can say, "Hey, here's the video."
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
Especially want to do something like that if you got a fish with a bad eye.
Yeah, for sure. I did cover that. You get a dead eye on a fish, you want to, something the fish doesn't look healthy, doesn't look alive. Take a good photo, a good video release just to cover your butt on that one.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
Absolutely.
One thing you forgot to mention earlier, kayak cushion as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. I wasn't sure if we verified that. So okay, good.
Yeah.
Awesome to have those guys back on board then. I'll update some graphics. Okay. Water. And the PDF there's a PFD thing. Like if you need to take off your PFD to change, rip off a jacket, like it's going to probably get pretty warm by the end of the day on Saturday. Stop your kayak, stop fishing, take a jacket off, whatever you got to do, get your PFD back on, secured, then you can take off and go fishing again. So while you're swapping that around, no fishing, no moving in your kayak. Just a safety deal. But there's no need to sit there and bake all day in a Parker if it gets to be 80 degrees then. Which I've caught myself doing just because I'm too stubborn and I don't want to stop fishing. So I'll be sweating my butt off come the end of the day.
Yeah, I got my first taste of that yesterday. I overdressed. I didn't wear layers. At the end of the day, I was hot. I drank. Thankfully, I brought a bunch of extra water, but you definitely want to be mindful of that over the course of the season too. Like we start grinding out these events, you get into the hotter months. You gotta stay after that.
Yeah,
guys,
for sure.
Stroke, they get dehydrated, they get heat stroke, they get kidney stones. There's a lot of risk involved when you're not prepared for the heat.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Streaming is still legal, so yeah, you can't. We don't have electronic communications, but that's public, so anybody can see
Dontrell, you crazy, man.
Let's see.
Well, Dontrell,
No, I just like to give you a hard time. I like to give you a hard time, Alex. To be honest with you, that purple board is probably the best one to see a fish on.
Yeah, it is. Even though it reminds me of something else.
Yeah, Alex, he goes, "Why don't you like the color purple?" And Dontrell goes, "What, the movie?"
You leave Oprah out of this, damn it. All right, not seeing any questions. That's good. These guys must be geniuses. It's awesome.
I remember
John, Pin Cushion's on there as well. They're on the banner.
Guys, I remember what I wanted to say. Justin is sponsoring this event. His company, Faircloth Chimney Sweeps and Wildlife Removal. Justin was at my house. I hired him again to come back and do some vent work here. at my house, always does a great job, gives me a full report. The pricing is good. Like if you guys are property owners and you have chimneys or vents or any spaces that need to be inspected, call Justin. Like he shows up on time. And if you don't show him where you keep your lures, he'll stay out of your fishing stuff. Just don't show him.
Then Isaiah Stanley, I met your cousin today at the academy. Ran into him at Academy Sports here in Burlington today. Can't remember his name to save my life, but he mentioned your name.
Nice, good deal. All right.
Let's see. Will said he sent a release video to the CKA page messenger. Can you play it on there so somebody can see it?
I could try. Let's see. I can get Facebook up here. I won't show my page because Facebook's showing some weird videos these days. I don't want to-
Yeah, we don't.
you don't want those on here.
Yeah.
Told him he needs an intervention.
It's because I
does.
refuse to watch reels. I don't watch them, so I think they keep trying to throw things on there. Well, maybe we can tempt them with this or this or this. And
Is your old lady happy, Hank, that your clothes are drying faster now?
Oh, yeah, we're good, man. Everyone here is happy. Actually, it's running right now. Everything's beautiful, man. You did a great job. As always, man, I'm very grateful for the good work you do.
Yeah, man, no problem. We appreciate the business.
dang nabbit.
You know how many rookies are entered this year? Not as of yet, Carson.
I've replied to a couple messages from guys I think who are there might be a couple along the way.
Yeah, there's usually 5 to 10 every year.
Let's see here.
See.
I'm trying to show it, but it's being Facebook's being a pain in my backside as usual. Won't let me pull it out of the chat part. Oh well, I'll just have to share it like that, I guess. Let's see.
Let's go back through.
Boom. This is it. Yeah.
Only thing he left out, just go back to your board.
Yeah, that's it.
Not mandatory, but it's a good practice.
Yep, absolutely.
He should have also left the lure he was using in there.
Don't do that. And
Beanie weenies.
And Mr. Rich Biggie and the boys from Hudson Valley are probably going to be doing the judging Saturday. So shout out to those guys and thanks for helping us out. Definitely appreciate it. We help them out when they have an event, get them some judging done so they can focus on fishing, and they do the same for us. And yeah, it's awesome. It's cool stuff.
Yeah, what Rich don't know is when I judge their next tournament, he ain't even gonna get a chance to upload a fish. I'm just going to delete them off of there.
There you go.
To say that club, my namesake, because it's HVKBF.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I'm gonna see if I can get up there and fish one. I haven't fished one of those.
There's a minor league ballpark up in Poughkeepsie, and it's the Hudson Valley River or something. I forget the name of the team, but I used to buy all the gear to have the HV, the gear.
There you go. All right, cool deal. All right, I think we're good for Saturday.
Yeah.
I'll be picking some winners, and
Saturday is going to be awesome, guys. It's going to be.
I can't imagine it not being awesome. It's gonna be crazy.
I can't. I can't.
Go ahead.
Last time I was this excited for an opener. You know how the weather always goes. Don Trail was the other day that the weather is going to be good because we're not fishing at Harris.
Yeah.
And we also happened with Mitch last week. Like that place is just cursed when it comes to weather. So yeah, and a shout out. Let's just, looking ahead, Mitch, CCKF, Foothills, Virginia Kayak Trail, and Port City. 4 tournaments next weekend in the area or in the state and nearby. So this season's really going to take off the next couple of weeks, man.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Thank you guys for popping in. I'm going to let Mr. Jeremy Wade pop on here, say a few words, and we'll wrap this bad boy up.
Hold on a second. You got to do your drawing for the
For which one?
The Get Outdoors one and the other one we talked about.
Oh, yeah, let's see. God damn, I keep grabbing my computer mouse instead of the laptop. It's killing me. Let's see. Do this without it breaking on me.
Hey guys, I'm going to pop out here. I'm going to make room for Jeremy. You guys have a great event.
All right, don't talk too hard. See you.
I'll bring Jeremy in here. What's up, man?
How's it going, guys?
Not too bad. Let's see. You guys can chat while I try to figure this out. This never works for me.
Let's see if any more comments coming through. Let's see. Everybody's
Justin was supposed to wear his Dakota Lithium shirt tonight.
Oh man, yeah, you didn't get the memo.
I wouldn't wear that. Come on now. I'm wearing mine. Yeah, I saw that video you sent me, Will, about all that white capping out there.
Come on, what is this thing doing? Sorry, guys. I should have prepped for this earlier. I always forget about it.
That's that old timer kicking in again. Got to remind you of everything.
I know. That's why I got all these like CBD things.
That's just making you retarded.
Probably.
That's just making you slower.
We don't need to get no slower, man.
No, you don't want me slower. Hell no. All right, Burlington Bash.
We'll be out here like Adam Sandler. Today, Junior.
Today, Junior. Yeah, I'm glad we do this on a Thursday now because you'd be cutting into my bedtime.
Yeah.
Right? See? 127 comments to go through here. I'll pull it up on here. So.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to get registered for the tournament. It's having a problem verifying who I am.
Uh-oh. Yeah, a couple people said they had an issue for some reason. I don't know why. You trying it on your phone or on the computer?
I'm on my computer right now.
Huh. Weird. All right, this will be for the PFD Chinook from Mr. Will Seeley over at Get Outdoors. Here we go. Oh, Mr. Hortensi.
But he's not fishing.
He's not fishing. Oh.
No.
Oh, that's right.
Said he wasn't.
All right. Yeah, it says right here. We'll miss Saturday. So that one don't count. So we get to pick another one. All right.
You know, if it pops up me, it's going to go to whoever catches the smallest fish.
Mr. Brian Fell. Nice. TD taking the W. Awesome. So we're also going to give away a for folks who signed up before the captain's meeting started. We're going to give away a free entry for the next event, courtesy of fair cloth.
And just FYI, when it says for next event, it can't
Only.
be carried over. It's only next event. So if you can't make that one, you just forfeit it.
That's it. That's it. Do I have it? And figured something on the computer.
I know it's going to come up, but are you going to allow them to give it to somebody else?
Nope.
Nope.
One and done. Got it.
That's it.
One and done.
That's it. So I'll pick someone from here and then I'll verify if they're I get my stuff right here. 37 windows popped open. Damn it. Stop it. There we go. Mr. Jeremy Way, right? You gotta love it. TD and the club chap. What do you call it? Not a chapel, but a
Chaplain.
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 There you go.
Rigged. Get out of here, Will.
Totally rigged. Totally rigged.
Let's
Well,
see
I'm
if
glad-
they had said
I'm
yes.
glad I
I may
did it
have
live.
donated that one to you, Will, but
I did it live, so they can't complain. All right,
Yep.
cool deal.
So that's one of the benefits of signing up before the captain's meeting.
Absolutely.
well, I will admit, I mean, you just heard me say I'm struggling to sign up for the tournament, so I don't know if
Uh-oh.
you just pulled from
Oh.
the comments
Uh-oh.
or what. But the reason why I asked about that too is because my personal situation, I'm not going to know if I can fish a tournament for probably about 24 to 48 hours before lines in with some of the stuff that we have going on here. So if that's the stipulation, I am not currently registered.
not.
I'm trying
No.
to, but
That's
I'm not
right.
currently registered.
See? You'll make it interesting. All right,
Redo.
We'll try again. Like this guy's going to need a free entry. Mr. Will
See,
Lambert.
there you go. Now it's rigged, Will. Now it's
Yeah,
rigged.
now it's rigged. Now that's it.
I'm gonna check and see if he is actually registered because I will laugh.
He's
Yeah,
probably
that
signing up right now. He's like, I'm in.
Oh yeah, he's there. Probably signed up in January. He has nothing better to do.
I hear that. I'm going to confirm it now. Let's see.
Oh, congratulations, Will. That gets you, what's the next event?
That would be High Rock.
High Rock. So
Yep.
that will be your entry.
You registered today at 7:27, so right before the meeting.
Nice.
Confirmed. All right, cool deal. We can hide this deal. All right, Justin. Thank you, sir, and we'll see you bright and early on. Well, actually, I may not see you. I don't know where you're.
Yeah, well, you gotta let Jeremy do his thing. Now you're trying to rush things.
I'm trying to kick you out and let him do his thing.
All right, yeah, I'm going to bed anyway. Y'all have a good one.
All right, man. Thanks.
Later.
All right, man. I'm going to give you the floor and appreciate this for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So just so everybody knows, I reached out to Eric a few weeks ago. Last season, I started praying over everybody at the boat ramp, whoever just happened to be there, thanks to Chris Edwards. About 2 years ago, he started praying over our CBC team. And last year, whenever he wouldn't make tournaments, I would just stand up and offer prayer over whoever wanted to take it in. And so I felt it pulling at my heart that not everybody got to at least hear some of the word or prayer. So I offered to come in at the captain's meeting. And as I shared just a little bit ago, this season I'm not going to be practicing as much. I have some stuff going on here, just like we all do. And I'm not even going to know what tournaments I can fish until right before lines end. So as we all know, Eric, I'll ask you a question real quick. What's the most famous like Bible verse that you can think of? Not quoting it, but just if you could say a book, a chapter, and a verse.
Was it John's 3:19? The most popular.
John
one?
3:16, exactly. So
Okay.
a lot of people have heard of John 3:16. Not as many could probably summarize or recite it, but it's for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. And the reason why I bring this up is because most of the time I'm just going to be coming in, saying hello to everybody, wish everybody luck, and going straight into a prayer. But I felt tonight, with it being a season opener, I had this laying on my heart because I got my 10 tag. And on my 10 tag, if it'll focus, I have my life verse, which is John 16:33. And I've been leaning really hard into it lately because we have some family health concerns that are going on right now. And just to give you a quick overview, in this chapter of John, Jesus is talking to his disciples and just got done telling them in not so many words that he's getting ready to be gone. And they're not going to see him, but he'll still be present. He's predicting his crucifixion and resurrection, and then the returning of the Holy Spirit. But at the end of all this is 16:33, and it says, "I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, for I have overcome the world." And so it's a comforting verse. It's something that I read daily. It's something that I truly try to live by. And it's perfect for not only just hard times, but it's also for the joyous times. Not only, excuse me, not only do you take heart because Jesus has overcome the world, but you also bring glory to his name through your joyous moments. It's really easy for us to turn to prayer or turn to scripture whenever we are facing difficult times. But I want to shed some light on the fact that it's also healthy and beneficial to share in the glory. Everyone's going to see a victory. And what I mean by that is we might not know the plan, we might not know the goal. I had a buddy share a story recently that he got a flat tire taking his kid to school, and immediately you're just like, really another thing that I have to face with. And then come to find out, just past the school there was almost a fatal accident that he could have potentially been involved with. And so try to take those moments and just realize that a lot of people say everything happens for a reason, or some things are just coincidences, and I view those things as just signs that I choose to acknowledge or not. So I just wanted to share that with everybody before we get get into prayer. And all the tournaments that I am going to be fishing, the boat ramps that I'm at, if you're there, you're more than welcome to come over. I normally stand up, might share a little bit of scripture if there's something laying on my heart, and then just offer prayer over anybody who's there. And Lake McIntosh last season was actually the first one that I had to stand up in front of everybody because we drifted off. And then by the time we were done, there was like 15 people up at the boat ramp that weren't even fishing the kayak tournament that had stood there and bowed their head and took in some of the words. So that's kind of what motivated a lot of this. So thank you for bringing me on. I appreciate everything that you and the team do just to put together this amazing trail that we get to go out and compete and share and fellowship with. And it's my honor and pleasure to be able to pray over everybody. So if we could, let's go ahead and take a few minutes, get all the hat hair exposed. But dear Heavenly Father, thank you. Thank you for Eric and Justin and Hank and the team. Thank you for this trail that is bringing us together so that we can enjoy in some competition, some fellowship, but don't let it be lost upon us that all the glory goes to you, dear God. Want to pray over everybody's safety, over everybody's health, everybody's families back home, that allows us to go and pursue a dream or just go catch a little greenfish. No matter what our expectations are, just let us do it in the back of our mind. Remain competitive, but friendly and courteous, and just have you moving through us and on our hearts at all times. I know this weekend is going to be full of some firsts, full of excitements. May everybody just have their wits about them. May everybody remain safe on the water. But more importantly, dear God, I just hope that while we're out there, that we just take in any of the moments, any one moment that may bring us closer to you, a step closer to you, because you did so love this world and do still love this world, that you sent your one true Son, free of sin, to become sin for our sins, and for that we are eternally grateful. None of us are deserving, but you just love and want us to spend eternity with you and everybody else that comes to faith, and we can't thank you enough for that. So I want to pray over Eric, pray over all the tournament directors, pray over all the anglers and their families, and least of all, we want to pray all this in your heavenly name. Amen.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that. And I'm looking forward to this weekend. How about you?
Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. I mean, like I said, since I'm not gonna be able to get out and pre-fish and stuff like that, I'm gonna go where I know I have options. Even though there's gonna be boat tournaments out there, I mean, I will be going to Mac. As much as we moan and complain about it, sometimes it seems like we have 4, 5, 6 events out there a year between multiple clubs, but it's just my gut told me to go there, and I've been known to catch a big one or two, and if it means I have to push over Will, I mean, I'll push over Will. I'll say a prayer over him first, but
yeah. Just you're baptizing them. That's all.
Yeah. Funny quick joke about that. I mean, you get baptized in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Well, Jesus was baptized. What do you think they said there? You, your daddy, your best friend.
There you go. There you go. All right, cool deal. Thank you, and thank everybody for showing up tonight, and congratulations to the guys winning prizes. So, and I'm looking forward to this, and I hope everyone stays safe and has a fun, exciting day.
Absolutely. Don't forget your sunscreen. Don't forget your PFD, and don't forget your water. Even though it's early springtime, if that sun gets to beating down, you can very easily dehydrate even on a nice 75-degree day. So definitely stay hydrated out there this weekend. For sure.
Good deal. Well, let's let them go to bed now. We got 9 o'clock.
Sounds good.
All right.
Take it easy.
Sir. God bless you. All right, guys. Thank you. We'll